Hello and welcome to my Fire Emblem Fates Let's Play. And wow, this is a big series. If you're not familiar with Fire Emblem Fates, it is a huge game. In fact, it is so big that it is actually 3 separate games, which are Birthright, Conquest, and Revelation. This Let's Play will chronicle all of those. But I do want to explain how some things are going to work with this Let's Play, which is why we have this episode 0. Woot woot! Sound the party alarms. It's episode 0 time. So anyways, there's going to be a couple ways to watch this series. The easiest way is the recording way, which is just watching in the filming order, which means you watch the shared stuff first, because Fire Emblem Fates, while it is 3 separate games, everything up until Chapter 6 is the same in all routes. Each route only starts at Chapter 6. Everything before that is contained within Episodes 1, 2, and 3. Every route, if you're watching routes separately, you will always start with 1, 2, 3, unless you don't want to see Chapters 1 through 5. Which is honestly understandable. So you can watch it watching those episodes, and you can watch in recording order, which will be Birthright, which is Episodes 4 through 28, for instance. Then Conquest, which starts with Episode 29. And then lastly, Revelation. You can watch in that order, but if you want, you don't have to watch all the routes. If you want to watch just one route, you can. Down below of every video will be 4 linked playlists. The first playlist will just be the playlist that has the entire series, all the episodes, 1 through the end, essentially. And it'll just go the shared stuff, Birthright, Conquest, so you'll go right from the final chapter of Birthright to Chapter 6 of Conquest, for instance. The final chapter of Conquest into Chapter 6 of Revelation, if you watch in that order. But there'll also be the playlist for the just individual routes, which, for instance, using Birthright as an example, will contain Episodes 1 through 3, this video, the Episode 0, Episodes 4 through 28, which are the Birthright stuff, and then a best of at the end, for a total of 30 videos in a playlist. All the other routes will be the exact same way. Conquest, for instance, will have this video, Episodes 1 through 3, and then it'll start on Episode 29. So you'll go from Episode 3 to 29, because Episode 3 is all the shared, all that and below is the shared stuff for every single route. That is the simple way of how the series works. What's actually going to be shown in all these? Because there is shared stuff between the routes. For instance, both Birthright and Conquest will be showing every paralogue except for one. There are 3 sets of paralogs. You have the Birthright exclusive paralogs. All those will be shown in Birthright. The Conquest exclusive paralogs. All those will be shown in Conquest. Then you have a bunch of shared paralogs. And in both Birthright and Conquest, we will be skipping one of them. Not the same one in both routes, so we'll show all the paralogs as a whole. But for instance, we won't be doing one of them in Birthright. But we'll be doing that one in Conquest, and just one of the ones we do in Conquest we won't do in Birthright. Something that simple. It is worth noting though, if you decide to watch Conquest first, we may be skipping the story of some of those shared paralogs. Like Paralogue 1, for instance, there's a good likelihood that the story will be skipped in the Conquest version. We'll play the map still, but the story will be skipped. I don't like repeating story, because they'll be the exact same as Birthright. And since Birthright is already recorded, I see no point in sharing them. There's also a lot of DLC in this game. A lot of it. Most of the non-story DLC will be done instead of paralogs in Revelation, because all of the paralogs will have been seen before Revelation. So while I'll be doing the paralogs off camera in Revelation, I will most likely not be doing them on camera in Revelation. Instead, I'll be doing most of the non-story DLC. I say most because the Before Awakening DLC will also be done in Birthright and Conquest, and it probably will not be shown in Revelation. Cool, right? As for supports, if a support was done in a previous route, it will not be shown in future routes. So for instance, the Korin Yakub support, the C support there is shown in Birthright. It will not be shown in the other 2 routes. But if there's a Revelation route exclusive support, it'll definitely be shown. If we get it, that is. And you may be wondering, what about the story DLC? Well, I'll be honest, I don't know yet. Because the thing is, the Heirs of Fate storyline technically spoils the final boss in Fate, so I don't want to do it before the final boss in Revelation. So it'll most likely be a set of bonus videos released after Revelation before the map ranking video and the absolute best stuff for the whole series. So yeah, that's Fire Emblem Fates. This is going to be a long series. but I promise you it is so worth it. This series is great. It is one of the better series on this channel, I think. Fates is an extremely fun game. I've truly fallen in love with it the past months. I've been playing it a lot. From my practice playthroughs before I started recording, as well as recording, I've truly fallen in love with this game. Not that I didn't like it before, but wow. What a set of games. It's truly wonderful Fire Emblem. And I hope you enjoy it too. With episode 1. Which will be out soon, yes! But not today.